and happy weekend. It is a sunny day here in Maine and we are about to head into Goodwill to see what items we can find. I love to come thrifting, and you probably know that if you've spent any amount of time on my channel, but when I have a 50% off coupon like I do today, I am extra motivated to get out and do some thrifting. So I am fortunate to have that coupon. It will give me 50% off anything that I purchase today, which is extra exciting. So I'm anxious to get in there, see what we can find. I'm on the hunt for some clothing items for myself, as well as adding possibly some professional clothing items to Brandon's wardrobe. He hasn't always needed a professional wardrobe, so this is a little bit newer over the last couple of years for him. So this is a great opportunity to just be able to add to his wardrobe as well as mine. The kids are pretty set right now, so I am actually going to try to stay away from the kids' clothes. I'll probably peruse them, but I'm going to be really selective if I do choose to pick up any items because they truly don't need a lot. And other than that, we're just going to see what we find. So let's get in there. As I was arriving, I saw someone exiting with a big pile of clothes in their hands and realized I almost always forget a bag. So I'm going to be sure to not do that today. I'm going to grab one of my IKEA bags, but I'd like one of the smaller ones. So which one is that? I think that's one of the smaller ones. All right, so we're going to be smart and bring a bag in today. When I arrive, the first thing I like to do is come over to the hand-picked section. There's often some very interesting items, like this. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. I have a little boy who would think that that is great. I'm not going to pick it up, but he would love it. Oh my goodness, what a throwback. The Ann Getty pictures with babies. This is only $1. These are just like classic, I feel like. Iconic. Oh my gosh. Too cute. Beautiful, beautiful. I think I've shared that I have a recent affinity for records. I don't know what is going on here. Is this some kind of case? I guess it must be. This is very odd. I've never seen a record in a case like this. Not that I'm super versed in records, but I don't even know how you'd get it open. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. Anyway, there are some records. That looks like Tinkerbell. Totally bypassed this when I came in, but it's a Duraflame. $90. It's not awful. Cute little thing. They have a lot more children's books than they have in the past, so I'm going to peruse through them because I do like to potentially find ones to add to my review list. So I'll give them a little once-over, see if there's anything that I want to grab to do a review on. They're just some of the most interesting things at Goodwill. This is a framed piece of art that is all about the classic apples of America. And there's information about each of them, along with an image. Love it. Alright, so for books, I found a Big Nate book for Eli. He has discovered he really likes Big Nate lately. I found this book called Brave Girl, Clara and the Shirtwaist Makers Strike of 1909. I've never heard of her or that strike, so I'm really interested in that book. I also found The Big Snow, which I've heard of, but I don't think I've ever read it, so I'm considering that one. This one's a definite. I'm considering this one. This one is a definite, Sammy in the Sky. I read it briefly, and it's about losing a pet. So that one hits close to home because we recently lost a dog, but I'm gonna take that one home. Picking this one up for Colin. Good night, construction site. He's gonna love that. And then also considering this one, Stone Soup. I know I've heard of it, but I've never read it, I guess. So that is what we found for books for today. Variety of things over here in the hard goods as usual. An old sewing machine. Crazy. This is interesting. 15. Oh. Okay, the lid is attached. Has a handle. Very interesting pattern. Fun train track. Big wheel. Our kids still love their big wheels. Some shelves. What is going on here? Oh, can you put pictures in it? I think it's a little container and you can put pictures in the side. Yep, that's what I'm thinking it is. It was only $6. This looks like some kind of treat contraption. Oh, these are so great for kids. If we didn't already have quite a tool collection, I would definitely consider this. Brandon made a larger one for Eli when he was little, and now Colin regularly uses it. So it's a great toy that has been used for a long time and encourages a lot of imaginative play. Ooh. I like this strap. $4. Made in China. A little bit bowed, but pretty. I always like to peruse the wall art. Lighthouses. Ooh, this is Bass Harbor. Yep. Oh, I love this. Let me gently take this out. Okay. This is Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse, which we have visited. And I found this in the corner. $1.30? Oh my gosh. So neat to find that in the corner. Oh, how much is it here? Okay, so it is signed in the back and has the name on the back, as well as the frame shop that framed it. It is $20 here at Goodwill. I am considering this because I do have an affinity for lighthouses, and I love that this is an actual picture and that it was taken by a Maine person and framed here in Maine. I'm gonna put it in my cart and think about it. And this is why we peruse the wall art, because you just never know. Oh gosh, you never know what you're gonna find. That's a big one. The touch of the master's hand. Oh. A couple of these really giant frames. Well, that's another lighthouse, but I don't think it's not one around here anyway. It looks like it's more of a, what do you call it when like the picture just comes in it, like a stock image for the frame. Phew, okay, and those ones are turned around. We gotta go to the other side. Came around to the other side and found this very unique little table. $10 for that creative thing. And the larger images over here. That one looks like a stock image, as does that. And there's a few out here. You can kind of see that's florally. Oh, that is its frame. Okay. I like those flowers. Mirror. Oh, a couple mirrors. Floral. Another mirror. I am excited about this lighthouse. It could look really nice somewhere in our master suite. These are things that I would usually love to pick up and then craft with. Spray paint them, and I have one like this. It's about this shape, and I made Charlie's name with the Cricut. I spray painted it and then put her name, and it hangs above her bed. But my crafting stuff is packed away right now with us working on the master suite and all of that, and I don't really feel like I have the time for crafting, so I'm not going to pick them up, but I do really enjoy them, and normally those are things I would love to grab. Okay, checking out a couple of clothing items for Brandon. Oh, I went to college there. I don't know if I came down the right aisle. I don't think this is what I was looking for. He doesn't really need sweaters. Sweatshirts. He does like sweaters though. That's a decent one. I feel like that's dressy enough too. It would be $5. I'll consider it. Oh my gosh, I wish we had plans to go to Disney sometime soon. I'm so goofy. Okay, men's shirts. This is more like where I meant to be. I almost always come into this section because shirts like this, they're like the golfer shirts. I don't know what else to call them, but he really likes those for work. I'm not going to grab this one because it has quite a few snags in it, but I'm going to see if there are any others that he might like for work. That one's kind of an interesting color. I don't love that. I really love to find him ones that are just like different colors than you would typically expect to find. It's just a nice standard Columbia one. It does have some snagging in it, but not too bad. Gonna leave it. He doesn't really like have to have shirts right now, but I look every time I come so that as he stains them or damages them, we can just toss them out and not have to worry about, oh, I like that one, and not have to worry about him not having enough. That would be $5. I like that color a lot. I think I'm gonna grab this one for him. This is that same like kind of gray, kind of green color. It's just showing up more gray on camera, but at least under this lighting, it's like not really clear what color it is. Oh my gosh. I bring the fireworks. That's funny. This red one is nice, and with my 50% off discount, it would be just $3. I think you might have a red one, but like I said, we stock up because stains happen, and I'm not really a pro laundry person. I wish I could say that I was better about our laundry, but if it doesn't come out in the wash, I'll try to put some effort in, but it's not always great. So I don't want to sound lazy, but I'm not really great about laundry, and I don't really possess the knowledge. So that's that. And I typically stay away from more of these patterned ones because they're busy. So I think we're gonna go with that blue and that red one for him for today. I do usually glance at the sweaters for him too. He likes to put sweaters over his short sleeve shirts so that he doesn't have to have like a separate wardrobe of long sleeve shirts, but he also gets hot easily, so he can take the sweater off and just have the short sleeve shirt on throughout the day, even in the winter months. His kids have taken to calling him Mr. Rogers, which I think is adorable, and he enjoys it too. So I always peruse the sweaters for him and just see if there are any decent ones that I can find. Okay, that's like the tags from when it was new, but where's the Goodwill price? Oh, here it is. 10. Would he wear green? He'd wear it, but I don't know about that one. I'm gonna leave it. Brandon really loves patriotic items. Part of me wants to just get this for him. Not that I think he would ever actually wear it, but I've never seen anything like it. How much is it? For science, it'd be $5. I'm gonna peruse the pants for him as well, because, you know, professional pants go with the territory. He's a very common size though, so we don't always have a lot of good luck finding pants for him. It's like a hit or miss. Like, I don't know, we'll come in and somebody who's his size must have donated multiple pairs, and we scoop them all up, and then other days we come and there's just nothing that's a good fit for him. Ooh, those seem comfy. Oh, darn it. We need a 32, not the 30. Darn it. Those would have been good. He also likes them to be a little bit stretchy if possible, which I can't say I blame him there because I like a good stretchy pair of pants too. Looks like we might be striking out on the pants for today. Oh man. That's okay. Again, he doesn't really need anything right now, but that's why we shop like this, so that he won't ever be without when he needs it. He doesn't need jeans, but still like to look at them for him. Maine is getting closer to the time when we're going to experience shorts weather again, so I'm going to take a little peruse at some shorts for him. Oh, I like that color. Not the right size. Neither are those. Why are these not in the size order that they're supposed to be in? Oh, I like those. I think he'd like those. They're gonna be $5. I think we'll grab those. I like those, except for that. Darn it. Again, stains, not my forte. I have been known to buy some items before. Nike. We're trying to get away from cargo pockets. I've been known to buy some stained items before with the whole idea in my head that I'll be able to get the stains out and save the item. And I got to report that more often than not, that has not gone well. So I am avoiding doing that in my future. So if it is stained, I'm working hard to leave it unless I feel like it's an item that I just will never see again. I was about to walk away from the shorts and then I found these golfer shorts, which are his size and a little dressier. He doesn't typically wear shorts a ton in the summer. Is that a stain or a fuzz? Oh, it's just a fuzz. Just a fuzz. I'm gonna grab him and then I think probably call him to ask about these ones because I just don't know what the likelihood is that he'd actually wear them. He absolutely loves to wear clothing like this on the weekends, and we really love the LL Bean brand. And this would be $5 after the discount, so I think I'm gonna grab this and maybe put those shorts back and not even call about those, because I think this would be a more productive item to add to his wardrobe. I'm intrigued by these. There's quite a few brand new boxes of them. $4 a box. Paper lantern string lights. Lighted length 9 feet, 10 lanterns per string. Not LED, but beggars can't be choosers, right? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 packages of them, and I would end up getting them all for $8. Ooh. Oh, I really like them. Oh, but wait. Do you see that? That's looking a bit like mold. Oh gosh. That scared me. I don't know, all the others look okay, but now I don't do mold. That one looks potentially questionable. Okay, we're gonna move on. I can't, now it's in my head, and that would have been a really good deal. They are new in package, but they must have been stored in a damp location, so they're gonna stay. A CD player. How many people still have CD players? I loved mine, but I have moved on from it with the technology available today. I always peruse the sports stuff because I do have 3 children and 2 of them play sports every season, so I'm always looking just to see what I can grab, but I don't really see much today. This is some creativity. Upon touching it, I'm pretty sure I've figured out that it's the lid to some egg containers that have been stitched together and decorated. Wow. Perusing through the office-y stuff now and pet items on the other side, but I just helped a woman out. She had found the Kerr brand, Kerr. It was a crystal iced tea set of 12 glasses, and so she asked if I had a smartphone because she wanted to look them up. And we found a set on eBay for $60. So she grabbed those, and it was nice to be able to help her out. She was like, maybe you don't want to help me. Maybe you think I'm crazy. I'm like, no, I do this sort of thing too. I like to look up what the prices of items might be that I'm interested in. You want to feel like you're getting a good deal. So I was happy to help her, and that was fun. I'm glad she's excited about her deal now. I'm assuming this is for the dishwasher to put like little things in. $2. Don't think we need it, but it's neat. Oh my word. Toilet golf game. That's all a man needs. Make him stay in there even longer. Am I right? Okay, if you've watched any of my other Goodwill hauls or Goodwill trips, you know I always stop in the baskets and I always look to see if I can find a longer burger item. I have never found one. Not at a Goodwill anyway. I did find one at a thrift store in Florida. So I don't know, maybe it's going to happen one day, but it hasn't happened yet. I'm holding out hope though. Usually I know before I've even picked them up that they're not, but I just have to pick them up anyway, just to prove to myself that they're not. Not today. Not today. Like I said, it's going to happen one day, but today is not that day. If you want to laugh, take a look at their coffee mugs. There's always a zillion. And there are some funny ones. Oh my word. That is open. Like, you can't fill it higher than that beak. What's the point? I just went to grab this cup thinking that when I picked it up it would come off of the plate. Number one, that did not happen. And then I went to stick my hand in like this to grab it and realized that there was stuff in there. Somebody turned it into a candle. A couple things have moved around since last time I was here, which really wasn't that long ago, but this used to be the holiday or seasonal aisle, and now we've got some toys over here. I guess maybe they were getting to be too many toys. Oh, these are fun. Tinker toys. We actually don't have any Tinker toys at our house. We have a lot of different building sets. We don't have any Tinker toys. These would be $5. That's a good amount of them. I'm going to put it in my cart and think about it. I've got some builders at home. We have one of these at home too, so we don't need this one, but it does keep my kids busy for a good little while as they try to get that marble to move around the maze. Oh, the building toys are all over the place. Easy Grip Sea Links, originally from Martin's. Not a full container anymore. Some chewed on, but a neat building toy. This is a sweet little set of various colored Easter egg dishes. I don't know anything about the Cane brand, but 99 cents for all 4 of them. Very sweet. Not gonna pick them up. Do really like them though. Gonna resist and leave them. I found another one in one of my other Goodwill hunts. I found one of these, what do they call them? I think they're TY Kids. Anyway, this is Ginger. Yep, TY Kids. You can see it in the hologram there. And I had Ginger when I was younger, and I was able to get a little boy one at Christmas time for Charlie, but they didn't have any girls, and I think she would love having a girl to go with her boy. And it's $2, so it's going to cost me $1 after my discount, so we'll grab her. Eli is super into comfy pants, and these are comfy, but also like a little bit better looking than sweatpants. So I feel like I might grab these for him. They're only going to be $2 after my discount. Ooh, for $2, I think I'm going to grab him these shorts too. I can't really remember what I have for this summer for him. I know he doesn't need a ton, but these are some very comfy shorts that I feel like he would wear and be happy about, and they're going to be just $2 after the discount. I don't know anything about this brand to know anything about their sizing, but this is very similar material to these ones. And I feel like he would also really enjoy these. There's no price though. I'm gonna grab them for now. Oh my goodness, I love, love, love one pieces on Charlie. They're so cute. We've got a little green spot. You know how I am with stains. And now that I'm looking at it in the sunlight, I'm feeling like it's pretty see-through, but darn it. Stinking love it otherwise. Okay, well there was no warning until now, but it's 6 p.m. and I just heard the announcement that the Auburn Goodwill is closed. And I didn't make it to any clothes for myself, so that stinks. But I definitely thought I had more time, so I guess I need to stop perusing the racks. And I need to go check out with the items that I have. Darn it, I wish there was like a 15-minute warning or something, but if there was, I missed it. Since when does Goodwill close? At 6, even on a Sunday. Wait, we have to stop and look at this. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We have to go. What the heck? I wasn't ready for this. This is all feeling so, like, I don't know, rushed and premature now. Darn it. I really was looking forward to checking out some clothes for myself. Wasn't meant to be. Darn, darn, darn. There's a bit of a line, so I'm going to kind of take my time getting up there. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to because I need to make peace with this whole situation. That's like an owl beam look-alike tote. I do have a thing for bags, so I always peruse the bags when I'm here. And this is like a metal aisle, I guess. I don't really know how they choose to categorize this. Oh, I need to go around to the other side. Because this is where they have, like, signs and stuff. Loads of love. That's cute. And appropriate for, well, I guess not really. Valentine's Day has already gone by this year. I was going to say appropriate for the upcoming holiday. Not thinking about the fact that Valentine's Day has come and gone. Berry Fruit Farm. I know that place. Something lovely was once in there. I'm just like pawing at everything now because I feel like I didn't get to touch as many things as I was hoping I would get to touch. Oh, what in the world? What? Like a pop-up basket? Wow, okay. That's interesting. All the missed opportunities. The clothing that I could have spent some time checking out. You know what? The next time I come, I need to make sure that, well, I need to make sure I know what time they close to start, but then I also need to just make sure I start off in the women's clothing. I always save it for last, like I have to warm myself up to looking at clothing for myself, because I don't know, I find it mentally taxing. Any other ladies out there that find shopping for yourself mentally taxing? I like clothes, but I don't know. I find the whole dang thing to be exhausting. I don't even know what size I'm looking in. I'm just, going down the aisles because I'm like, oh, find one thing for yourself and then you'll feel better, which is really a bad plan because probably I'll pick up one thing and then bring it home and be like, no, I actually don't like that. Why did I do that? So I really shouldn't grab anything off these racks, but I'm just trying to make myself feel better. Ugh. So painful. Alright, so back out at the car. I did end up picking up this picture because, if you know, you know. AKA check out my channel. I have a zillion family adventure vlogs of trips to local lighthouses. Bass Harbor Head Light Station being one of them. So, yeah, just got a really soft spot for lighthouses. And then you saw all the goodies as I was putting them into my cart. I ended up purchasing everything. I didn't really have time to go over it and make sure that it was what I wanted. So as I was taking it out, I just sort of had that mental thought process of like, do I want this or am I gonna tell the cashier that I'll leave it for today? But I took everything and it was a grand total of, would have been, focus, would have been almost $100. But because I had the friends and family discount, we brought it down to $52. So yeah, that was pretty good. Lots of items were gotten. and it was a successful trip, minus the fact that they closed earlier than I was expecting. All right, so successful trip to Goodwill overall. I do wish that I had known, like I've said a couple of times now, that they closed at 6, but it is what it is. I also didn't realize what time it was. Brandon called while I was in there, and I looked at my watch at that point, and it was 5:15, and I thought, how is it already 5:15? And now that I'm back out at the car, I'm realizing why I was so off on my times, because the car is currently saying 5:14, and it's actually 6:14 because of the time change springing forward. So I don't know, I guess we're all mixed up. I'm gonna go grab our Walmart order now and head home. Tomorrow is Monday, so time to hunker down and get ready for another work week. But thank you for joining me on my trip to Goodwill today. I hope that you had fun seeing all of the things that I checked out and the things that I chose to purchase. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!